So we have Brett McKay from Art of Manliness here, and we are going to learn how to press. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do with Brett is we're gonna learn how to take our grip on the bar. The grip is very important. It sets the foundation for a good starting position. So first, Brett, I'm gonna have you walk up to the bar, and your grip is going to be more narrow than your squat grip. It's going to be one that facilitates vertical forearms at the bottom of your press. So in order to get nice straight wrists, we want to place our hands on the bar just like you're doing, and then we're gonna rotate our thumbs down and forefingers towards each other, just like that. And now we're simply gonna wrap our fingers around the bar. Perfect. From here, Brett's going to walk forward. He's gonna get his body all the way underneath the bar. So go ahead and do that, Brett. From this position, all he has to do is stand up with the bar and step back. If I'm looking at Brett directly from the back, we've got nice straight forearms. I would know his grip was too narrow if his forearms were angled in, and if his grip was too wide, his forearms would be angled out. So this is perfect right here. Okay, the only thing I want him to do now is to shove the bar up over his head. Any way to get up there is fine. Good. This is how you lock the bar out. Now relax, Brett, don't shrug. This is incorrect. Triceps up, cover your ears, big shrug, this is correct. Now let's put that whole thing together from the starting position up to the lockout. If you're a beginner, and especially if you're a master's lifter, an older lifter, we would suggest pressing with just a strict press, or what you may have heard it called a military press. So we're gonna walk Brett through that right now. So now Brett's gonna take a big breath. He's gonna shove that bar up and shrug hard, good. Bring it back down, elbows forward and in. So as Brett presses, he's gonna keep the bar as close to his nose as possible. He could even aim for the front of his hair right in here. So go ahead, big breath, shrug, and on the same thing on the way down, nice and close to his nose, good. See how he's brushing his hair with the bar? Good. Nice neutral neck at the top, good. So the next version of the press that I'm gonna teach Brett is often referred to as the press 2.0. This version of the press involves the use of our hip musculature to provide a rebound that gets the bar started off of that start position. The reason why we're gonna involve our hips has to do with the 3 criteria that we defined previously.
That use the most muscle mass, the most weight with perfect form, for the greatest effective range of motion.
The hips are a large group of muscles, and the times that we can add the most muscle mass possible to the movement, the better. So first, Brett, you're gonna put your hands on your hips just like that. Beautiful. Squeeze all these muscles down here. So you're gonna squeeze your quads, squeeze your butt, tighten your abs, just like we would when we set our back. And you're gonna push your hips forward like you're trying to get them out over your toes. So ready, go, good. Yep. Now, as Brett gets the hang of this, the forward and back movement of his hips, we can speed this up a little bit so that it reflects the rebound that we wanna get, that bounce that we wanna achieve from the bar. Good. Big reach, yep, all the way out of your toes. Very good. So the reason that we're throwing our hips is so that we are getting our shoulders to dip down and back. And that's what's going to get the bar to dip down and throw it up behind us. From this point, your starting position is the same as the strict press that we just learned. So Brett's gonna do the same thing he did with his hands on his hips. We're gonna press the bar. You're gonna weight down, then up. Good, yep, big shrug, close to your face, very good. Press, then go, good. Take your grip. Nice straight wrists, elbows up, very good. Good, big shrug, excellent. So when I'm telling Brett to take a big breath, I'm asking him to perform the Valsalva maneuver, which is a big held breath against a closed glottis. And the reason we do this is to increase the inter-abdominal pressure of our cavity, our abdomen right here. When Brett takes that big held breath, he's going to hold it for the entire movement. So until the lockout, all the way back down. And then from there, he breathes out, and he resets his breath. He takes another new breath before the second rep. Beautiful, excellent. And rack. Wow, he is like a perfect press 2.0.
Yeah,
Your press supra is so good.
Is it? Man, I'm always saying, 'cause I'm still self-conscious about it. Every time I'm like, am I still doing this right?
No,
After
like
4
you
years.
get that balance without doing this with your elbows. It's really good. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below, and to see more tutorials like this one, click right up here.